Hey guys, it's Sprout here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you know, tomorrow morning, at least for me, Lost Light is wiping, all the accounts are going, and the game is updating. Now, the shared that changelog this morning, and I've purposely not looked at it. I don't know what's in it. Obviously, I've got some idea from like the leaks and stuff like that, but the rest of it, the fiddly bits, I'm not really sure about. So what I thought I would do is, I'll go through the changelog with you in a sort of live reaction video and let you know my thoughts in real time about every single change they're going to do, as opposed to just reading it to you, because it obviously is accessible on Discord and the website. So I'm going to jump into the video now, and I might edit it here and there, but this is all literally, as I'm reading it, me live reaction. Let's go. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Right guys, here we'll go. I've got this little screen recorder that gives us a little camera on the corner. I can't make it any bigger than this, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a bit of a sort of, this is the web page. I can do it in real time sort of thing. So, data wipe announcement, which we knew was coming anyway. Dear Fireflies, Lost Light is scheduled to close and reset at 7 o'clock UTC +1. So that's 7 o'clock in the morning for me tomorrow in the UK, obviously 29th of July. Thank you so much for your valuable suggestions in the Firefly Vanguard test. The new version has been optimized based on the most frequent suggestions we have received. The next round of tests will start at 11, so that's 11 o'clock tomorrow morning for me. So literally 4 hours after it wipes on the same day, you will need to re-download the game. I'd imagine you just have to update it. I don't think they're going to make you uninstall it then reinstall it. That would just be silly. Thank you again for your long-term support and understand. We look forward to seeing you in the new test. So, data wipe. All account information on both servers will be wiped, including account IDs, supplies, levels, friends, etc. I'm just going to pop my glasses on, guys, because it's slightly blurry for me where I'm sitting. You'll need to create a new character after the data wipe, which I've told everybody, you're losing everything. Why play like, you're keeping everything, you know what I mean? People are asking us for the last couple of days, pardon me, how do you do this mission, how do you do that mission? I mean, it's pointless because it's going to wipe. Just leave it until after the wipe. Right, so CBT rewards. Now, on the first CBT, I myself and a couple of other people got the Says One source frame and the teddy bear and stuff like that. They're gone, apparently. They just forget about them now. We're not getting them back. But we are going to get an Elite avatar and avatar frame in the new test if you did make your account before July 19th, which... Wait, what? So basically, if you're creating a character up to now, you'll be alright. Now, to ensure you receive the rewards, yeah, bind your thing, whatever. That's not what I'm interested in. Right, so patch notes, map. Mount Akiyama remake. I knew this was coming. I knew what was going to happen to the map. New military items and military buildings. Increased grass height. Grass height to reduce the field of view in the grass. Why are they doing this? That's just absolutely ridiculous. They're just going to make it more able to do a PUBG snake move. You'll be able to hide in the grass, lying down, waiting for people to walk past and shoot them. That's going to be absolutely ridiculous. I'm not happy about that. Adjusted the supply drop and added 6 outdoor supply drop points. Wait, what? Supply drop? So does that mean like locked rooms and stuff like that? How they added 6 outdoor supply drop points? Is that, or does it mean like a crate coming down? What does that mean? I'm gonna have to see what that means tomorrow. It doesn't really make any sense. Outdoor supply drop points. So they're going to have airdrops on the game. So is it just becoming a battle royale? What's going on? They're getting long grass and now supply drops. I don't know. Optimize the map artifact and environment sound effects. Fair enough. Windswept Harbour remake. I knew this was coming as well. Some of the things anyway. Optimize the hospital, oil refinery and riverbank. More covers have been added to the areas. Now I haven't mentioned the grass for this one, thankfully. Not that there's much grass anyway, but I do know that the riverbank specifically, the middle of the map with the river going up, but that's getting a massive overhaul. So I'll be interested to see that. Increase the supply drop in oil refinery, adjusted AI distribution. So what does it mean by supply drop? Does that mean stuff you find on the floor, or does that mean we're going to have random supply drops? I don't know. Optimized the overall map artifact. Fair enough. Battles. In-game rescue redesign. Knocked out players can choose to pay a commission after sending SOS signals. Yes. The player who successfully completes the rescue will receive a commission from the knocked out player. But that was already in the game. You can offer a reward for reviving someone. Why would you Say it's a redesign. I don't know. The rescuer and the rescued will not be able to deal damage to each other for a certain time after the rescue. Certain time, so you can just revive someone, then like 5 minutes later kill them and take their stuff. What would be the point in that? Or unless they've took out the teaming up option and now you can just revive someone and get a reward and then go on your merry way. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. Optimize the overall representation of the rescue gameplay. Pass. Life detector function optimization. Added illustrations for unlocked life detector functions after completing missions. So maybe it's just showing you what it does a bit better. Optimize the representation of life detector and added sound effects. I hope it's not going to beep. That would just annoy me. You're not beeping when it's red. It would just it would just irritate us. The detection range of the in-game voice channel will increase with the light detector level. So I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. You know, when you're running around, you can hear someone singing into the microphone from 200, 300,000 meters away. Why would I want to hear that even more if I'm higher level? That I don't know. The armor class will reduce the armor durability loss. Now the equipment screen will show armor class change in real time. So does that mean that you're not going to lose your entire durability to 3 bullets in your tier 6 exactly the same as you do in your tier 3 and 4? I hope that's what it means. I hope the durability lasts a bit longer, as opposed to just the first bot you see kills your entire armor set and it's completely useless. Repairing armor and helmets will show durability changes and armor class changes in real time. Right, so players can go to the health screen to choose to remove debuffs first or to restore HP first. Yeah, because originally, if you were in the lobby and you're hurt from the previous match and you click the medikit in your storage heal, it would just heal your health first. Then it would heal the broken legs, then it would heal bleeding and stuff. You can now choose which one to do, but whatever. I don't think it makes much difference though. Redesign some ammo types so that they have a higher chance of triggering bleeding or leg fracture. This is a welcome change, because a lot of the time with certain guns, I don't see the point in using different bullets, because you're either going to go for armor penetration or damage. Damage obviously does more damage to people with no armor or broken armor. Armor penetration breaks the armor quicker and then you kill someone. But at least now you've got a chance of, like, you know, I'm going to deliberately shoot this guy in the leg and it'll, you know, break his leg a bit better. New PP bullet for the 545. It can be unlocked through missions level 6. So I'm assuming that's for the PP19. I'm assuming. I don't know. Cartridge, does that mean it's a 39 magazine? So it's got a bigger I don't know. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really make much sense, that to me anyway. When there is an engagement in the match, all players will be informed of its location via match notifications. Why would you do that? I don't understand. So say you're having a stealthy run, right? You want to loot, and someone interrupts you, so you kill them. Why would the game then ping everybody else on the map exactly where you've just killed that person, so they all come run to you? That's ridiculous. It's basically like saying, I've just had a firefight, come kill me. Why would you add that feature? Who has asked for that feature frequently to get it added? That's what I want to know. New shift walk feature enabled by pushing the joystick. When the character is in sneak mode, other players will not pick up your footsteps. Fair enough, you can now stealthily move around and, you know, sneak up on someone. That'll be a welcome change. I'll be happy to do that to someone. When you get too close to any obstacle, you will unequip your weapon and lose the ability to shoot it. No, why have they done that? Why have they done that? It does this on Sausage Man, guys. You're aiming and you get too close to it, like a bit of cover or something, and you get the cross on your screen, it stops you shooting. It's annoying, especially if you're having like a firefight around something with someone, being unable to fire. I would rather randomly spray the crate in front of us accidentally than not be able to shoot, because that stops you pre-firing and stuff. You'll have to come out your cover to shoot. Why are they adding these stupid changes? I'll be honest with you, it's ridiculous. Enriched injury representations, bleeding and bone fractures are more realistic. So are you going to hobble around now if you've got a broken leg? Fair enough. I don't know. Enriched hunger and thirst representations, feedback from hunger and thirsty is more realistic. So are you going to be like, thirsty? Or like your tummy growling or something like that? I don't know. Enriched gasping sound effects. Character will have different gasping sound effects based on their stamina. Just fair enough, a bit more realistic sort of sounds, but it's just, I just hope it's not really, really loud and annoying. Enriched food consumption representation to make it more realistic. God, these are all the changes that everybody wanted. You know, eating the tin of beans a bit more realistically. Added view action for checking dropped items in the battle to make it more realistic. Sometimes I can see, guys, sometimes I need a song. I don't know what that means, checking drop items. Does that mean, yeah, this is going to crouch down? Instead of, like, you know, picking things up with a little bob. Optimize execution representation. Equipment will scatter on the ground when a character is killed. So, a bit like Warzone, where you kill someone and everything just goes around the dead person instead of like a crate. I mean, that could be alright, yeah? You can see what... You can then pick up individual items instead of having to go through the whole thing. Maybe. Total match loot value will be displayed in real time. So yeah, so you can see how much loot you've actually gathered as you're doing the game. That'll be alright. Map selection screen will record the last selected map. That did that anyway. New sound effect when the spare magazine is fully loaded. So it's just going to tell you. You can see the little number at the bottom. I don't know why. I'll usually watch that to know if I need to reload or not. Optimize the right fire button to minimize accidental touches. Oh, God's sake, it's gonna be hard to shoot now, isn't it? I know what these changes are going to do. That is going to make it really stupid to actually have a firefight. The match end one is more obvious. Must do some sort of air raid signal when you're getting to 20 seconds. You need to escape now. Optimize the teammate icon display, making it easier to identify teammate positions through teammate icon. I mean, if you can't tell that the only floating name on the entire map is your teammate, I mean, what more help do you need about that? Restoratives are redesigned so that each medical supply now has an irreplaceable role. Well, fair enough, but I knew the distinctive differences. Obviously, a splint is for broken legs, a bandage is for bleeding. The bigger medkits do all of that and heal you quicker, and the civilian ones don't cure bleeding or broken legs. So if you're doing a mission where you need a broken leg or bleeding, you use them because they don't heal it. Armor piercing stats are now displayed on the ammo screen. You will be able to directly read the ammo class that each ammo can penetrate. Fair enough, that's useful. That's useful. Character's starting gear is adjusted to G3 armor and G3 helmet. Yeah. That's what I usually use as like a basic, because the rest of the lower stuff is kind of just pointless having on in this first place. I'd rather go naked than wear less than G3. The BT bullet now looks at level 60, not going to make a difference to anybody. All ammo's armor damage is reduced. So basically, if you've unlocked Heidi level 3 and you've got tier 6 armor, you're going to be invincible. That's what this is saying. Because the durability is not going to go down very long. All ammo does reduce damage to it. And now, class 5 and 6 armor can protect the left and right arms. So you're just going to be a tank if you're in tier 6, essentially. Armor is redesigned so that the durability cap of low class armor is reduced and high class armor is increased. So yes, you're going to be a tank. The chads are coming, the chads are coming. Optimize the appearance of armor and helmets to make them more realistic, fair enough. Could always use some cosmetic things. Optimize the matching mechanism so that players are more likely to match opponents at the same level. I actually thought this was already in place. I didn't realise it's just been added now. Optimize the in-game tactical voice messages to make them more realistic. Okay. Optimize the in-game AI voice messages to make them more human. But if they're AI voice messages, why do they need to be more human if they're AI? I don't know. Renamed the in-game AI to make it more personalised. I wonder if they've took out the great work shortcut, because great work always says that it's not allowed to say it or something like that. I don't know why, it's weird. Shotgun recoil has been reduced to make it easier to control. Adjusted the aim of MP5 and GST-17 with no optical sights. So basically, the shotgun meter is coming back, where everyone uses the SK12 and just goes around headshotting everyone. Enriched marker options in battle. You can now choose marker types on the wheel. Yeah, that's handy, very handy, especially if you're in a duo. Greatly optimized combat feedback representation. Feedback from hitting, knocking out, executing, and rescuing players is more intense. It's going to be more intense. you just knock someone, or like whoosh, you just more intense feedback for in-game control buttons, right? Whatever. Adjusted firearm recoil. Crouching or prone positions will greatly reduce firearm recoil. I mean, that should have been a standard anyway. Optimize the representation of character getting knocked out. The representation of being knocked out and crawling is more realistic. Okay, I can look forward to that. Reduce the wobble when firing at AKM. The recoil remains unchanged. So like the little when you're shooting the R. Yep. Remade the basic appearance of Firefly to make the warning light fit more closely with the arm. So we've got a different style of looking on the Firefly now. High difficulty AI can now detect players shooting. Oh my! Why have they done this? Someone mentioned this in Discord, and I didn't believe it until I read it. I thought it was somewhere further up the list, and I thought they'd misread it. Why on earth would they do this? Complete opposite to what everybody said. High difficulty AI can now detect players shooting from long distance, right? One of the main things people just say is the bots can detect you from miles away, you know, and just aggro, and they shoot you from a bush miles away, you can't see them. Now they're going to detect players from even longer away, and especially the high difficulty ones that 3 shot you. This is just going to be absolutely... Why have they done that? Honest to God. Reduce the forward swing of throwing grenades to greatly improve their efficacy. Okay, right, whatever. Optimize the visual effects for passive skill level up. Added notifications for XP source. That was already there, I'm pretty sure. So I keep seeing received 1 XP from jumping or whatever. Optimize the representation of recoil and pulling the bolt when ADS in the bolt action sniper rifle to make it more realistic. So, that sort of thing. I don't know. Pardon me. System and gameplay. You can now quick check the item's latest price when listing an item on the black market. Fair enough. Item description will now include item source and item use. Item source, but what's it going to say? You can find this on the floor in Mount Akiyama. Or will it say, here's the coordinates of exactly where to find it, like the gun oil, for instance? What? I don't understand that. But the fact that it's going to tell you what it can be used for, yes, please, because then you can see something in the world. Do I really need to pick this extinguisher up? What's it for? You know, that'll be better. For doors or boxes that require a key card or key, you can now quickly check the details of the needed key. So you either have it or you don't. I don't know. When carrying a mission item to turn in, you can quick jump to the mission screen. Wait, what? I don't know. You can now quick pick up weapons on the ground and replace your current weapon. I mean, you could do that anyway. You'll be notified when opening the loadout screen with valuable items from the last match. Unneeded. Most people eventually know exactly what the valuable items are. Don't need to be told by a prompt. New card case that holds dog tags, keys, and key cards. See, I don't know why they've done this, because they're the key ring that holds keys. Why would you need one that holds dog tags? Who collects dog tags? And more importantly, who takes them back into the battle with them? New dog tag case that only hold dog tags? Oh God, I don't know. Why do people keep them? I know it's like a trophy for some people, but Jesus, you can buy them off the black market. Anyone's if they sell them. You know, it's stupid. New secure case mission that can be claimed at level 14. Complete the mission to unlock the privilege to purchase 2x3 capacity. That'll be a bit better than having a 4 times, like a 2x2, up until level 18 or whatever it is for the Venus, and then having to fork out 8 million or something like that. That'll be better if you get a little bit of a... Might not even be 18, it might be 20 odd, I'm not really sure. Now you can simultaneously open 2 pages of storage on the storage screen to manage items. Thank God. Thank God for that. That is something that was asked for. Instead of having to transfer things to your backpack, then swap page to transfer them again, you can now open 2. That's a lot better. Improve the appearance of the firearm display screen. You can now closely view more firearm details, right, whatever. Not bad about this. Firefly mode now boasts a quick sell function on the loot transfer skill. Oh well, they've done what Badlanders did. Don't know why they've done it, because it's completely useless, but I usually just sort through things after the match anyway. Added stock limit and purchase limits to Heidi's store. Yeah. So that's going to stop people just, you know, filling that whole backpack full of grenades, going into a match, throwing them all, and then coming out and buying more. It'll stop these grenadiers or whatever it is, abusing it a bit. When opening the loot transfer screen after the match score screen, there will be arrows and tips to remind players to transfer loots, especially in Marauder mode. I mean, there is one in Marauder mode, because if you try and, complete without transferring the items, it props up, are you sure everything will be lost? But apparently they need more than that, because people are complaining, apparently. Simulator players will now only match simulator players, and teaming up with simulator players will only match simulator players. I actually didn't know there was emulator players already in the game. I thought they were unable to play, but obviously this is a welcome change, because it doesn't bother me personally. Some people complain there's a guy on keyboard and mouse in my lobby, he's going to have an advantage. I don't think it's an advantage, but it's nice to see they're separating them. You can now preview item details on the mission screen, yes. You can now view suitable firearms and ammo magazine mod stream, yeah. Add insurance notification on the loadout screen. You can now quickly pick up entire backpacks on the ground. Yeah, so you can actually have a full backpack of stuff, pick up instead of having to pick up every single individual thing. That'll be happy for everyone. Keyring now only holds keys. What, did it not only hold keys? What else did it hold? I only ever had keys or key cards in mine. Optimize the reconnection function. You'll now return to the same screen before you were disconnected. Right. Add 3 new categories to crafting screen: workbench, intelligence, and restoratives. Right. Yeah, so you don't have to scroll through everything for a freaking key. I want to make a garage key, I have to scroll through the entire list to get to the bottom. It's a bit better like that. Added a teammate icon to the match prepare screen to make it easier to identify teammates. I don't know why. They're making it easier to identify. Is it not obvious that your teammate's a teammate? Optimize the visual effect when logging in, yes. So I know they've got a new loading screen, it's like a train thing or something like that. Optimize BGM for the shelter and the match loading screen. I don't have music switched on, so that doesn't bother me. New options for face and hairstyle when creating a character. Improve the visual effect of existing hairstyles. Even though, 10 out of 10 times when you go in a game, you've got a helmet on. But at least they're giving you hairstyles. Priorities asked for. New transitions and loading screen added to character creation process to blah blah blah. I see they haven't added the female character just yet. The one that would have been so easy to add into the game, but instead they're giving you hairstyles, so we can have spikier hair that we'll not be able to see on 94 helmets. Optimize reward claim and representation after completing a mission. XP and coins will be rewarded immediately. Okay. The in-game Lost Light logo has been given a full upgrade. I think I saw the new one. I can't remember where. Because people are complaining it looked very similar to something else. I think it was Assassin's Creed or something daft like that. I don't know. Redesigned in-game items such as extraction points and debuffs to make them easier to understand. Improved the blood. Yeah, this is all just little sort of tiny nitpicks that I'm not really bothered, but I'll just scroll through. Let's have a look. Deleted some keys and key cards used in the Windswept Harbour. Adjusted the value of Windswept Harbour keys to make them better match the supplies of the corresponding room. How many times did I mention this? How many times have I said, what is the point in having this key when you open the door and nothing's in it? I'm glad they actually listened to that. Thank you for that. Adjusted the amount of supplies in locked rooms in Mount Akiyama and Windswept Harbour. Yeah, because they didn't have anything in. It was pointless opening them. Adjusted the storage upgrade requirement. Now the materials required for storage upgrade are more matched with the upgrade. The slots unlocked at each level are now more linear. So instead of getting, spending 2 days farming the stuff to get 1 line of storage, I think they're going to make it a bit more, you don't need this much of an upgrade to get 1 line. Might be sort of thing. I'm not really bothered with that. Optimize. I'm at the end here. You can now bulk purchase multiple magazines, and I can't see the rest of that. I'm assuming bullets. So anyway, guys, a lot of interesting things in there. I'll be honest with you. A lot of things that I think wasn't needed. Gonna probably ruin the game a little bit, I'll be honest with you, but what can I do? But there is a couple of things in there that I'm really excited about. But the grass, however, why would they add long grass to let people snake? That's just ridiculous. But yes, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be all over this game when the wipe does come tomorrow, so I'll probably live stream tomorrow as well, so make sure you're tuned in. But catch you next time. Thanks for watching.